put his mind to work. Have you sanitized the data core? Orion asks many questions. A valuable trait in an archivist, but not in a Decepticon. It is a matter of time before he unravels our fabrications, and his innate sense of right and wrong rises to the surface. What?
RC. Allow me to welcome her aboard.
No! If Orion so much as lays eyes on another Autobot, let alone be allowed to witness its destruction, everything he currently believes will be called into question. See to it that RC is escorted off this ship immediately. I heard a commotion. Orion was never very adept at the art of deception. I made a mistake not terminating Starscream when I had the opportunity. Even our encryptions couldn't keep him from the truth. Orion has much to accomplish, and he will stay the course. One of our sentries was activated on Cybertron. You told me our planet was dead. The activity log indicates my space bridge was set for Cybertron and remains open. The only possible reason the Autobots would take such a risk. I should have removed more than that scout's voice box when I had the chance. Indeed, Soundwave. We possess 2 more sets of coordinates, which Orion decrypted before departing our ranks. Ah, excellent work, Knockout.
I live to serve, Lord Megatron. But what exactly is it?
Now you know.
It doesn't look like a Fortress Maximus-grade nucleon shock cannon.
Lord Megatron, I live to serve.
Rise, Dreadwing. Loyalty such as yours is a rare commodity.
Mine runs deep and true. Yet it is not loyalty alone that brought me here.
Oh?
I seek confirmation of the demise of one whom I considered a brother.
How did you learn of his passing?
My twin and I shared a split spark. Our metal but 2 halves of the same life force. Even across the galaxy, I sensed when he emerged from stasis on his planet. And when his spark was no more.
It is true, Skyquake perished at the hands of the Autobots, though not in fact under my watch.
But it is my hope that vanquishing Optimus Prime will earn your respect.
Optimus is not so easily disposed of, as I keep trying to explain to all of those who foolishly attempt it. I will be quite surprised if we ever set eyes upon Dreadwing again.
Once Soundwave discovers a means of decoding the remainder of the Iacon database, as we know he will, I would suggest the deployment of an underutilized asset.
And what asset would that be, Arachnid?
I believe that my superior tracking skills would expedite your quest to recover the remaining relics.
Noted.
You are a gracious audience, my lord. Soundwave.
Remind me of her trustworthiness.
I believe we must consider the possibility of a future without Megatron.
But how is it that you were unable to recover his remains? What is it?
Heard from Breakdown lately?
Trace the communication.
Megatron, truly. You sent simple henchmen to terminate a high-ranking officer. I thought you reserved that honor for yourself.
Is that a challenge?
An invitation. And since Soundwave is no doubt tracing this signal, you know where to find me.
Dreadwing, damage report.
We have suffered critical damage to all major systems, Lord Megatron. It will be some time before we can get the ship airborne.
Soundwave. So it was an Autobot who crippled my vessel. They will move quickly to exploit any perceived weakness. Optimus, you never disappoint. The spark extractor! Guide us closer so that I may collect what belongs to me and destroy the Autobots. What? Where are you going? I said closer!
Lord Megatron, the ship seems to be navigating itself.
Override!
The systems are bypassing manual control.
It appears the ship now possesses a will of its own.
Impossible! Trace the problem to its source and fix it!
Do not tamper with my systems. This will be your only warning.
Warning?
My mission assumes priority. Any Cybertronian who interferes will be neutralized.
My own vessel dares to address me in threatening tones?
It also seems to be doing a better job of decoding the Project Iacon database than we were. It's already deciphered a new set of coordinates.
And judging by our current course, that is precisely where the ship is headed.
As I desire. You see, this warship is nothing more than an extension of my very will.
Your will is nothing. The Iacon artifact will belong to me.
I am Lord Megatron. I command you to cease operations.
You are no longer in command.
Regain control of this vessel by any means necessary. Dispatching multiple squadrons will enable us to pursue all 4 coordinates simultaneously.
Lord Megatron, I have assembled the mining detail you requested for the first set of coordinates. Breakdown and I enjoyed previous success retrieving Iacon relics. In memory of my fallen comrade, I intend to do the same again.
This is a mission, not one of your racing excursions. The coordinates indicate that the second of these 4 Iacon relics lies at the very bottom of this world.
I will journey to the ends of this or any world to serve your will, Lord Megatron.
Then return with my prize, Dreadwing, and prove you are more worthy of being my second in command than those who have preceded you.
Soundwave.
Megatron's communications chief?
He must be tracking the same coordinates.
You might want to grab onto something.
Are you trying to send us to the scrapyard? Soundwave surveillance drone, Laserbeak. Wheeljack, maintain pursuit. Soundwave is merely using the drone to distract us.
I welcome a good distraction. You dropped something. This should be fun. There I go again, shattering expectations. Any last words? Right. Silent type.
Wheeljack, what is your condition? Wheeljack! Raphael?
We're almost there. Done.
Scrap.
The Resonance Blaster, crafted by Decepticon scientists for maximum sonic devastation. Soundwave, you have performed admirably. Unlike Dreadwing here, who somehow managed to lose the Apex armor to Starscream. However, 2 more decrypted coordinates remain in play, and I have every confidence that Knockout and I...
Can you believe what the Autobots did to me?
Did you retrieve the relic?
No, Master.
Then I suggest you convince me of your continued usefulness by examining Laserbeak, Doctor. What is it?
An obstruction of some sort. Grenade!
That is clever. Knockout, prepare to properly dispose of the obstruction. Soundwave, if we are to maintain any advantage over the Autobots, decoding the remainder of the Iacon database must remain your top priority. Oh, believe me, Soundwave will provide the coordinates to the remaining relics.
Yes, we are fortunate to have him on our side, Lord Megatron.
And see about repairing his cracked visor, will you?
The object we seek, it is Toxin.
How is this possible? 4 relics, each within our grasp. And yet only Soundwave has returned with something other than an excuse. Tell me, Hardshell, what is yours?
I have none, my lord. We failed to retrieve the Toxin, but the green Autobot has been terminated.
Then perhaps this day is not lost after all.
If that is true, it has been a while since anyone has extinguished an Autobot spark.
Because it has been a while since an Insecticon warrior has been provided the opportunity to do so.
Really now? Because the bug under my recent command was utterly useless.
Enough! Hardshell, are you certain the one called Bulkhead was exterminated?
By my very own hand, Lord Megatron.
They said it couldn't be done. The one called RC is too quick, too stealthy to be captured. Well, here you are. with a rare opportunity to make history. You see, I have intercepted this encrypted Autobot signal. Give me the encryption code, or I will add your comrade Cliffjumper to the multitude of fallen Autobots below.
Scrap him. I barely know the guy.
Ouch. Glad I'm not the sensitive type.
Cybertron is little more than a graveyard now. Give me the code! I've tried every interrogation technique, and nothing is working. I would just eliminate them, but the code they carry is too valuable. If only I could break them open and just take it. No, I will not take the prisoners to the surface. Why should I let him have all the glory? The code they carry is too valuable.
Strange. Lord Megatron, it appears that Breakdown's signal has popped back online, albeit corrupted.
Investigate with caution. It may well be an Autobot trick.
Attention, all personnel are ordered to evacuate immediately. We have a level 5 radiation leak. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
Soundwave, prepare to beta test. Attempting to disable the satellite. Silas, how difficult is it to squash a human child? Silas! We have the codes. Then target the intruder and destroy him. You have earned your place at the table.
Lord Megatron, I am honored.
Knockout's dissection table.
Breakdown would be tickled.
No, Lord Megatron. Why?
Because Damocles was the best you had to offer, and it is no more. The human factor did indeed tip the scales in favor of my enemies. He will be a fascinating case for study.
I will leave no fiber or fiber optic unexamined.
No! Megatron! I'm here to serve you!
You have decoded the next Iacon coordinates? Excellent, Soundwave. Then it is time to beta test our decoy. We Decepticons now face our darkest hour. You have decoded the next set of Iacon coordinates. Excellent work, Soundwave. You should have seen Optimus Prime's face when his precious Star Saber shattered like glass. And with it, his dreams of an Autobot victory. Granted, Optimus will be more determined than ever to discover the locations of the remaining Iacon entries before we can. Ah, very good. I see you have decoded the next set of coordinates.
Way to step things up, Soundwave. I do hope this Iacon relic is something less sacred and more profane. Like an electro-disruptor cannon. We could use one of those.
Indeed, Knockout. Dreadwing, report to the bridge immediately.
Please, Lord Megatron, allow me the honor of retrieving this relic for you.
I'm surprised you would risk your finish so soon after your accident. Excellent, Soundwave. With any luck, these new coordinates will shed some light on the subject.
Soundwave's on fire. And so am I.
Keep your vanity in check, Doctor.
Haven't I proven myself?
Your scientific expertise remains of greater use to me, analyzing our latest acquisition. You never even spied the relic?
By the time I reached the location, it was gone, as were the Autobots.
It would serve us well to not only decode the final Iacon entry before Optimus Prime does, but to recapture those relics currently held by the Autobots. Soundwave, despite your primary task, I trust that you have been making progress pinpointing the location of their base. The coordinates are forming an image. Prime's latest recruit. It seems our side project is already paying off.
You picked the wrong day to mess with me, Khan.
Smokescreen. Soundwave.
You got the wrong guy, Chief. Optimus Prime's the one who can decode the Iacon database.
Ah, but you misunderstand. The final entry has been decoded by us. And according to our findings, it would appear I do indeed have the right guy. Target the space bridge for Cybertron. Starscream, assume command in my absence.
I would be honored, Master. Actually, Lord Megatron, Soundwave has been briefing me on recent developments, and we may have a more effective solution.
So that I may hand over the humans. And if we refuse? Then I will have no choice but to open the pods, exposing your pets to Cybertron's toxic atmosphere. And then we can all watch them instantly perish together.
Not how I wanted to spend my first trip to Cybertron.
Starscream!
Jack, it's time to come out and play.
Go ahead. The Autobots were prepared to sacrifice themselves for my planet. I'll do the same for theirs.
Me too, creepy.
Perhaps we should oblige them.
If my decision dooms the future of the Autobot cause on Cybertron, so be it. But I will never forsake our human allies.
One at a time.
You first, big boy.
If I don't get the girl, I'll make you eat this key.
You're welcome.
Get scrapped.
If this human was important enough to entrust with the matrix of leadership, he's worth 2 Omega keys.
No tricks. The keys, if you please.
Now bear witness as a new era dawns on Cybertron. Behold, the age of the Decepticons!
Whoa. Instant home makeover.
Shiny.
You have what you want, Megatron. This conflict is between Autobots and Decepticons. Allow me to return the humans to Earth.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend it. They'll be far safer here. Is the space bridge locked on target?
Per your instructions, Lord Megatron.
Such raw power. What should I call my new domain? New Kaon? Or perhaps Gilded Earth?
No!
Leave our planet alone!
Guess we should cancel the welcome home party.
Attend to our master. He requires medical attention. Prime! He will pay for dooming Cybertron to remain a lifeless husk!
They can run, but they can never again run home. Our opportunity to revive Cybertron has been lost due to the treachery of Optimus Prime. But from our fortress of New Kaon, we will instead seize control of this world! Decepticons! Transform and rise up!
I thought he'd never ask!